So over the past year anyway, what I found is that generally in my business, I see roughly about 25% of my clients have got health anxiety. Certainly over the last year, that's gone to now roughly about 30 to 40%. So I think we need to now start looking at the market of where we are. And we also need to be able to capitalise on the trends and what's happening in the news and get ready for a massive influx of people who are now absolutely terrified about this coronavirus. Not only that, but anything that's going out there now. So we need to be able to get our ads to those people, our marketing to those people. And it's like what you said, right now at this moment, your business isn't going to be coming from your public speaking, your weight loss. We need to be targeting those people who now have health anxiety, general anxiety, OCD, and different things like that. And what I'm finding more and more is that people are getting more and more obsessive, more and more paranoid. So we need to get our work in that direction. We need to be getting products out to those people. We need to be looking at online therapy. All the clients that come to see me now, I'm having washing their own hands before they come and see me. But it will get to that point where people will not want to come to the office. So we've got to be able to provide that alternative.
Yeah.
So we need to get our therapy right. We need to be targeting the right people for us.
Yeah.
Now, we've also worked together on the marketing side of things, and I think one of the biggest problems that therapists have is that they are lousy marketers, aren't they?
Yeah. I hate to say it, a lot are that they're not up on what's going on, the latest trends.
No.
They put up a website and they just leave it there, and it's a bit static and it stays there, and that can't be happening. The market is moving at this moment like nobody's business. Everyone out there with a serious business is having a big realignment. And we have to do the same. And if we don't follow what the actually, if we go back to my trading days, we used to say the trend is my friend. So if something's going a certain way, that's the way you follow. And here the trend is likely to be more on the anxiety side, as you just said, and all of those things. If you don't follow that trend, you're going to be left behind. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think was it before Christmas we had a little chat about what we were doing, my anxiety program. And my anxiety program, it's been the best thing for my clients because what it does, it gives them a nice structure of ways that they can actually use the program now to eliminate health anxiety.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do when I created the program was to actually teach those therapists themselves how they can use the tools that I teach them into using for this market of health anxiety. So creating a whole program for them, a step-by-step program, which will help them to join this market now of absolute abundance of clients that are going to start coming our way and adapting it so that not only can they learn the strategies of how to treat the clients, but actually adapt it more, even more so for the online stuff that's probably going to start coming in more and more.
Yeah. No, I mean, exactly. It's boom time for what you've got in your course. That's why I spoke to you, because as soon as I saw what was happening, I thought of you, because your course is talking to these people. That's what it's doing. And I suppose the combination, and this is where I suppose we combine our sort of resources. In order to successfully market in this very fast changing market, you need to have your ducks in a row. You need to be able to solve the anxiety, but we are going to become, if you market correctly, the voice of reason in the local area while doctors are busy. So we're increasingly going to find that the doctors are going to be caught up dealing with the coronavirus. That's it. That's all they're going to be dealing with. So what happens to all the other stuff that they were seeing? Well, obviously we can't do the pharmaceutical stuff, but we can deal with the mental health side. And in order to do that, you need to have the knowledge. So that's, your course on the anxiety and knowing how to treat it. And then you need to have the marketing knowledge to, push it through. You need to set your website up fast, right, to attract those clients. And if you don't know how to do that, that's problematic. AdWords and Facebook are super fast marketing tools. They're tools that you can put out adverts on today about whatever is happening. So I could put out an advert right now on AdWords, if you know how to do it correctly, and say, hey, coronavirus is made worse by stop smoking. Get help to quit now. That's how fast you can get your message out. And learning how to do that is important. But if you've never used Facebook, if you've never used AdWords, how are you going to do it? Because I can tell you a lot of people waste an awful lot of money. And I think, Steve, you learned how quickly Facebook worked really well for your circumstances. I would say that Facebook, like the course for Facebook, maybe not the right thing at the moment, because Facebook can be a bit of a slower burn. AdWords is where it's at, because that's people looking for stuff right now. Certainly as well, people should be looking at their local Facebook groups that, I don't know, Middlesbrough Today or whatever it is in my area, and be putting stuff on there as that voice of reason. And then we can market ourselves as the go-to people to see while those doctors are busy. And it isn't just that the doctors are busy. Who's going to want to go into a doctor's surgery in a couple of weeks' time?
Exactly.
The land of germs, the land of
That's right.
people's hands everywhere. They aren't going to want to go. So Mr. Insomnia, Mr. Anxious, Mrs. OCD, instead of going to their doctor where they normally go, has got nowhere to turn apart from the private practice.
Absolutely.
That's us. So I think, my big message today, is if you haven't and you don't have those skills, learn them fast. This is a point of realignment, as I said to you. And even if you don't get it all right now, what are you going to do in the future? Because I'm going to see some therapists now shutting up shop after this. I'm absolutely guaranteed of that. Yeah. Because they will not be able to keep up with the pace of what's going on. They're not going to be earning any money. And when this is all over, they're going to go back to, paying day jobs, what's out there, because they won't be able to cope with what's going on. So you need to learn this. This is the time to be getting, your head buried out from the burying in the sand and start actually learning stuff.
Yeah.
So
I've actually just started 2 weeks ago. I started to put my first ads out for health anxiety, and normally I put an advert out and it'd have a picture of the Google, it'd have a picture of the computer. But I'm going to switch it next couple of days to a virus picture. So we're literally going to be targeting those people specifically who are concerned about the coronavirus.
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I wrote a blog post on it? Why do you think I've been writing blog posts from a couple of weeks back on another site that I've got about coronavirus and health anxiety? Of course, I'm doing it because it will get people clicking. It has a demand. And I hate to say it, I'm not the doctor. I'm not here to say the rights and wrongs of it. I'm just saying demand and supply. I look at it at that point. We're still helping our clients. I'm not here advocating we ramp up our prices 15 times. It might not be the appropriate time to do that. I'm saying we're here, we offer a service, adapt and survive, or don't adapt, and you're going to find a problem with your practice.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's wise words.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I think, that's probably what we wanted to mention today, apart from obviously we've got our course still. So if anyone doesn't have that marketing knowledge or that anxiety knowledge, I think we're going to be putting up the link, aren't we? We've got a course that we combined together, so you can basically get what Steve and I offer at a cheaper price and probably needs to be at the moment with what's going on, but you can purchase that and you can get access to how to create the website that's going to attract quickly, how to do the ads, how to blog as well to capitalize on these things. So if you want that, we'll put the link at the bottom of the videos, because there're going to be 2 videos now because we've had to stop recording halfway through and continue. And we also, if anyone's got any questions from what we've discussed today, or any angles that we haven't thought of, fire away. We want to hear it. Yeah, I'm sure, and we'll try and answer those over the next day or 2.
Yeah. Well, I've learned a lot today. You've talked about a lot of things that I haven't even thought about. It's one of those things. You just don't think about it until you hear it, and you think, yeah, this will impact every one of us. So you've got to be ready for it. Let's get the stuff ready, get the knowledge ready, get the skills ready, because there's clients out there and they want to see us.
Yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah. So thanks, Martina.
Thank you, Steve. Lovely speaking to you as ever. On to the next crisis.
The next one.
Okay. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.